My name is Zaneta Adams, and I'm the director of the Michigan Veterans Affairs Agency. I'm also an attorney. I am the wife of a disabled veteran for 22 years, and we have 6 children together. So that's me in a nutshell. Well, it means being yourself all the time. For me, I think I had my real brush with visible, authentic leadership when I recorded a video back in 2019 for Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. And during the video take, I was very emotional and tearful, talking about how I dealt with suicidal ideations and being on that path of suicide. And it was a space that, as a brand new director, I didn't want the world to necessarily see and look at me as weak. But really, it took a lot of strength for me to get the help that I needed so that I could be productive today. And that is what that message showed other people. The part of me that I normally wouldn't bring to work is what helped lead to other veterans reaching out, seeking the help they needed based on that video. And so being your real self visibly out there in front of people can really make the difference, and it really builds trust amongst the population that you're serving. So the piece of advice I would offer women who want to do what I do is to, again, be yourself and to follow what you're passionate about. Someone can tell you that you should be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer and all these other things. But if you're not passionate about that, you're not going to be as successful. You can be successful for sure, but you're not going to have that wake up in the morning every day loving what you do, because it's not what you've been called to do. And I would truly say that I didn't see myself in this position specifically years ago, but the path that I was on, the journey of helping veterans, helping women veterans, and learning the law and understanding it because I loved that part of the veteran space, is what led me to what I'm doing now. So if you want to follow the path that I followed, follow the path of doing what your heart has called you to do and being in the spaces that you need to be, and not just because someone said you should do that, or not just to chase the almighty dollar, but to really do what you've been called to do, because that's where you're going to be most successful. Well, I don't believe there's a number one thing that will help women to further the economic recovery from the pandemic, but I will say that one of the things that you can do right now is to seek the job you want, how you want it. Right now is a prime opportunity. Businesses are looking for great employees. They're looking for employees, period, but they're looking for great employees, and they're willing to pay top dollar for it. So why not go in there and ask for the work-life balance that you need? Ask to be able to work from home 2-3 days a week, or remotely completely, so that you can have the balance that you need to not only be successful at the job and productive for the job and the economic growth of our community and our country, but also so that you can be there for your family. I would say one of the bright lights that has come out of this pandemic is being able to spend more time with my children and be there for them when they needed me the most, and not have to be on the road driving somewhere. So, but also it allowed me to be very productive at work as well, because I wasn't spending a lot of time in transit. So I would say that, go for the job you want. Go for that job you've always wanted, and ask for that job, but ask for it in the way that you need it to be successful in all those areas of your life.